is a war on the horizon. Not between armies nor men, but the gods. Is the Lord of their
Welcome to the Clip That podcast. We're here again, surprisingly. Okay, before we get started, I meant to say this in the last podcast, and this is going to be extremely late.
Okay.
Like couple months late. I would have said something sooner, but we obviously didn't record for a long time, as you guys are hopefully aware if you're still here and paying attention. There was earthquakes in Turkey.
Oh, yes.
And again, we're really late to this, and
Yep.
it's been quite some time. But the reason I feel not forced, that's a bad wording. The reason I feel the need to speak on this is because the person who made our intro music / outro music, because they're the same song, but there's different times in the song. He lives in Turkey, and his name is Berzan Onen. I hope I said that correctly because I say it wrong every single time. Berzan, Berzan, right? Zan, Onen, Onen.
Berzan.
He will be in the description, ideally, if I remember to put it there.
I could call him and ask him.
But go show him some love and go tell him we care about him. He's okay. Don't be panicking thinking he's hurt or something bad happened to his house because he's fine.
He's A-okay.
But just go send him some love, even though we're way smaller than he is, and but go show him some love. He's God tier. He makes fantastic music. Man's the living embodiment of Zeus. Go give him some appreciation. Go give all of Turkey some appreciation because
Gobble.
they deserve it. Don't listen to Zachary being a moron. But anyway, that is my daily, not daily news, my news and endorsement for other people over. Now I'm going to be my cold, heartless, unflinching, caring self when we talk about... What are we talking about?
Today we're going to be talking about our top 5 / top 3 because this idiot can't think of 2 more. We're going to be doing our top 5 favorite shows, and we're going to be talking about each and every one of them. And we're going to be seeing if his shows are dog shit. And, he's going to make fun of my shows, and we're just going to banter. And then we're going to look each other in the eyes and get very intimate.
As someone who knows you rather well, I guarantee all your shows are going to be
They're
awful.
not going to be that bad.
I'm willing to bet money they're going to be Flash,
Green Arrow,
Supernatural,
yes,
Arrow. What's the other show you hated on? Velma,
The Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
I actually like that show.
Walking Dead is good at the beginning.
It used to be good.
Same with none of the other things you just stated. Anyway, you got more, so you go first.
So I'm gonna go first. Let's see. Let me grab my notes here. So my 5th one right now is Ben 10, the original.
I thought we weren't doing animated.
It's not anime. I said
Animated.
No,
because if it's
anime.
animated,
They're not the same.
I literally crossed off. Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
I've literally crossed off all animated things in my head because I wasn't thinking about them. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Ben 10 because
The original.
the original. Yes.
Okay, I agree with that.
What are you talking about?
I agree.
What other? Yeah, but it's just really good. The Vilgax is a very good villain. Why are you giving me that?
Why am I giving you what?
You're just giving me the disappointed. Like, oh, this idiot. He has his hands over his face.
If you were an idiot, I would just call you.
His hands over his face, like he's completely disappointed. He's looking at me sexually.
I'm resting my soul because I have to deal with you for an hour.
Another hour. I mean, a different day. Yeah, but what's wrong with what's wrong with me? Most of these are animated. Actually, all of them are animated.
All of your top shows of all time are animated?
Yeah.
Bro, I thought we had to do live action.
No.
All of mine
I
were live
said
action.
show.
Okay, then I got another one off.
Not anime. I just said we can do anime on its own. You have 2 more? Or do you?
No, I got one more.
Okay. So, what do you like? Did you like the original?
Yeah.
What did you hate anything about it?
No.
Everything was good.
That was like my favorite show when I was a kid.
Vilgax, which one's your favorite?
I literally had Upchuck
Yeah.
as an action
Which
figure.
one's Upchuck?
The vomiting green one. I like how I know better than you.
vomiting
What's your
green
favorite
one.
show of all time? The green little short guy that vomits.
That's not the original 10.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it's
is
not.
not.
It's not his original 10, but he gets it when he goes into the video game.
Shut the fuck
And I had
up.
a what's the orange dog called?
Beast, I think his name.
You are absolutely wrong because he was my favorite.
I think it's called
And I think I
Beast.
had
on.
Accelerate.
Ooh,
I
that
had
was a
all
good one.
action figures of him. And I had the watch, and it would make like noises depending.
I
on what
actually
put
had
it on.
that too. I begged my mom to buy me.
Dude,
and
I
she's
used
like,
to love Ben 10.
she's like, you don't really need this.
Yes, I do.
It's like, yes, I do, Mom. Yes.
I used to love Ben 10. I rewatched it recently too, like 2 or 3 years ago.
Well,
Dude,
what is your favorite? What's your favorite? Which one's your favorite? What's your favorite?
If you ask
10?
old kid me, it would 110% be the doggy.
Wild Mutt.
Wild Mutt?
Yeah, it's his name.
Okay, Wild Mutt is my favorite, and then if you ask now that I've aged and who was my second favorite when I was a kid, it's the Ghost.
Yeah, Ghostface.
Ghost
Oh,
Freak.
Ghost
yes.
Freak.
Ghost Freak. Ghost Freak. And then when it went into the newer stuff, it was the
To Ben
Omnitrix or something like that.
Omnitrix.
It was the white, black, and green guy with the grids on him that could like shift into any.
Oh, you're talking
technology.
about Upgrade.
Yes, Upgrade.
He's the green guy.
It's like green, black, and white.
Yeah, he's Upgrade. He's the one that like goes and upgrade stuff.
Yeah, I never would have guessed. That's
I
crazy.
think my favorite one as a kid was Forearms. He was really cool. Forearms was really
the
awesome.
worst one.
It's
Diamond
the
Head
best.
better. Accelerates
Diamond
better.
Is that the fast moving one?
Yeah, or what? Wrecking Ball is better. All of them are
Wrecking
better
Ball.
than. Yeah, isn't that his name? The
don't
little
know.
yellow ball.
He's not little. He's a big red ball.
No,
a big
he's
yellow
he's
ball.
still like a little dwarf.
Rip
He's
Jaw.
thick, but he's short.
Give me the fucking names, damn it.
You done?
Can I have the names, please? Give me the names.
Quiet, man.
Give me the fucking name. Why are they not giving me the original 10?
quiet.
Shut the fuck up. Probably now would probably be what's his name? Fire.
The first one he turns into.
Yeah. That one's probably pretty cool.
I don't remember what it's called, but
Firearm or something. Arm fire. You know?
Wildfire,
Something fire.
Fireborn, Fireburn, Fire Churner,
Something fire.
Bone Courser.
I don't know. I don't know what the name. I forgot the names. All right, I'm getting it. Hold on. So yeah, that one's probably my favorite one. And have you seen Gray Matter? Have you seen him, the little frog?
Yeah,
Do you like him? What's your favorite character from Ben 10 Galaxy? What was it? It's the one where they go to space.
bro. I've seen original Ben 10, and I've seen when
Heat
he
Blast.
turned when he aged like 5 years, and that's it. I haven't seen anything other than that.
Heat Blast is what I was thinking of.
And the new stuff, I've seen the animation style and new stuff.
Dude, it's
Awful.
fucking.
I've never
it's
watched
so
it, but like I see the animation, I'm like,
I like the one when he turned into a teenager. It was pretty good.
yeah, that was
I like the teenager one. I like the kid one, and those are probably the only two. And then the one where they
Was it Ultimate Alien?
Ultimate Alien. Yes,
Yes,
Yeah, that
I
one's
watched
really
the
good
original
too.
and Ultimate Alien.
those are really good. Those three shows are really good. So what's yours? What's yours number one? For you? Or five,
lowest?
five.
Oh man,
You literally have a list, or did you just
yeah, but I
pretend
got to
to
think
write
of
it?
I didn't have it in this
He
particular
pretended to
order.
write it, didn't he?
I never wrote it. Period. It's
You said like you don't even know.
probably Daredevil,
Daredevil.
the TV show. Yes,
Didn't it get canceled?
it didn't get canceled. First 2 seasons. The third season's good. I just hate Elektra, man.
Electro.
Elektra,
Who's that?
Daredevil's girlfriend, the girl with the size.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, the show's really good. The fight scenes are really good. It's not good,
Yeah.
but it's good.
So yeah, it's on your
And
five.
I can't
It's
think of
not the
anything
best.
else. So
That's it. You're like
No, I'm
Brandon
saying, like,
trying to give me
I'm
some
saying,
arguments
like,
about
I'm saying, like,
Flash.
I can't think of anything else.
You like the
that's
fight?
good enough. I like the fight scenes. The story's good. I like the dude who plays Daredevil, even though they ruined
think
him
he's
in
pretty
She-Hulk.
good. Yeah, they're dating for some reason.
And he reveals his face to her for some fucking reason.
I don't know. It's weird.
He doesn't even reveal his face to the chick he's known forever in the TV show, but he just instantly reveals it to She-Hulk for no reason.
Sounds pretty personal.
It's just a good. The fight scenes are good. The characters
the
are good.
villain?
Punisher's cool. There's not.
The big dude, the big fat guy, the bald guy.
Oh, Kingpin.
Is that him? Is that him?
Yeah, it's Kingpin.
Is that Kingpin?
I like the dude who played
Is it?
Kingpin. Yes, it's Kingpin.
Really? I thought Spider-Man was enemies with Kingpin.
I think correct me on this, comic book nerds enthusiasts. Kingpin was originally Daredevil's, but then Spider-Man took him, or it's the other way around.
No, wait. I don't think it was Spider-Man, wasn't it?
No, the reason it was swapped was because someone bought the rights to.
Was it Miles Morales? Don't look at me like that.
The reason it was swapped was because someone bought the rights to both of them and got both Kingpin and the other superhero, so they put them together instead of it being the original. But I don't remember if it was Kingpin or Spider-Man first.
I don't know.
So it might have been Spider-Man that
I
had
don't
him
think
first,
the
but I don't remember. I think it was Daredevil.
Kingpin, I don't think in the show.
Either way, it's Marvel. They're all connected anyway. What does it matter?
Whatever. Kingpin
Spider-Man
in the
never
show.
takes down an
I don't
enemy
really
anyway.
like Kingpin in the show.
I do. I like it. You just don't like him because he's not a big boy.
He needs to be huge.
He's pretty
like
big.
in multiverses or whatever.
Dude, that movie sucks. I don't care what anybody says. The only good thing about that movie was the art style.
That guy's fucking huge. He needs to be that big. He needs to be huge.
You can't do that
You
in real life.
can. You gotta be huge.
Huge.
Is there anything else? We have an hour we have to go for. You have to get more detail to this.
We've gone 5 to 6 minutes each.
You didn't even start 2 minutes.
Literally,
All you said-
you ended at 6 to 7 minutes. It is now 11. That means I've gone 5 minutes.
All you've said is you like the character.
I like the characters. I like the acting. I like the fight scenes. I don't like Iron Fist. Luke Cage is pretty good. I don't like
Ooh, the Luke
Jessica
Cage show's
Jones.
really good.
I don't like the Punisher show. Surprisingly, it's kind of ass.
I like
don't
the
care what anybody
character.
says. The actor is good. It was
Shane's
one of the
pretty
last good things that Marvel did. Did I tell you why they don't do it anymore?
Why?
When Disney made their own streaming service, they canceled it because they wanted to move it to theirs. So Netflix couldn't do it anymore.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
I will.
Okay.
I will say, the incessant need to not put a character in their suit from the comic book is retarded.
Yeah.
Like for the
After that,
first, I
Zachary.
do like the suit from the first costume or from the first season. His all black with the rope around his hands.
Yeah.
I like it, but it's like it's Daredevil. And
I
I,
like
do
his
like his
suit.
suit. I like his
His
suit when he
suit's
gets the
pretty
Daredevil
cool.
suit too.
Yeah, but it takes forever to get it.
The first season, yeah. At the
Takes
end of the
so
first season, he gets it.
long.
I will say the ugly suit. I haven't watched She-Hulk because I refuse. The ugly
What's the
suit that
suit
they
look like?
it's yellow
Let me see.
and yellow and red. I know it's another alternate version of his costume from the comics, but God, it's so ugly. It's so ugly. And the reason this is here, because Zach kept pressuring me to think of new TV shows because I already had my top 2.
What the fuck happened
And
to
I
you,
couldn't
my
think of any
friend?
more. So he made me add this one to the list. So that's why this is here.
I literally asked you yesterday to give a list.
I know you asked me yesterday, but I don't have. You told me live action TV shows.
No,
And I said,
didn't.
okay.
I have the text
So
messages
I'll
to
go with
prove. I
live
said
action TV
not
show.
anime.
Yeah, not anime. Therefore, live
Didn't say
action.
animated,
Anime means animated. That is what the word means.
You know
By
what I
definition,
meant.
anime means animated. It is
Anime,
short
can I
for
go?
animated.
You're just
Yes.
wasting so much time. And
You
that's
literally
great.
told me to keep putting more time on, but okay, sure, buddy.
My number 4 is Flapjack. Have you heard of that show?
Of all, yes, I've watched it all. Out of
I love the creepiness of the show.
the greatest shows of all time, your 5 greatest shows of all time is Ben 10 and Flapjack.
Yeah. Cartoon Network did great.
You are a child.
Cartoon Network did
you are
work.
you are a 13. You are a 10-year-old child because I was younger than 10 when I watched it. So that means you were like 4.
I would watch it again. You're not even that much older than I am. Anyway, can I fucking talk? Thanks. Anyway, Flapjack was actually really good. I like the art style. I love the characters. I love the freaking how the candy, like it was like all candy, and I was as a kid like, Mom, can I get so much candy till I get sick? But that show is the creepiest show. It has to be one of the creepiest show. That's why they canceled it. Because it was one of the creepiest shows.
I don't have any words for you.
Thank you for that.
Did you see that theory that Adventure Time and Flapjack take place in the same universe?
Really?
It's
I
a
didn't
theory.
know that.
It's not confirmed.
What's
It's a
the theory?
Candy Island is the land of Ooh.
Oh, yes, I have heard of that.
Yeah.
That is very interesting because freaking Flapjack was trying to he's the other human, too.
He's the only other human, yeah.
Well, I don't know
Other
if that's
than
true. Candy, or that guy, the
Mr.
fucking
Candy or whatever his name is.
Where is fire? Yeah, but also the doctor. There's a whole island.
What is Knuckles?
Canuck? Fuck, I don't know. He's blue, gross.
He's one of the Avatar people. He's one of the avatars.
Oh, that's fucked up. I don't know. Just Knuckles is probably my favorite character because he's funny.
He's an asshole.
I love Knuckles.
He's such a dick.
He's also a child.
What?
He's a fucking kid.
No,
he
he's
acts
not.
like a child.
Oh, I see.
He's 60 years old or some shit, and he acts like a fucking 2-year-old. I don't know. Which one? Do you have a favorite episode? Flapjack.
I don't even remember him.
So there's one, dude, they're so creepy. With like when Captain Knuckles stole Candy Wife, and or when Flapjack went on the pirate ship, which was really good. Went on they're in the Navy. I don't know. There were so many. The ending was fucked up. My God, they turned realistic out of nowhere. I don't know how it happened, but they turned realistic up somewhere.
Yeah,
Don't
I think
mute
I
me.
remember.
The
I
fuck-
didn't mute you. I turned you down.
Sorry, I
because
was
you're
so
loud.
boring. My apologies. Sorry.
All right, I'm muting him. It's just us now, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have to listen to his animated tier list for his favorite TV shows of all time.
Anyway, I just keep talking. I don't know. I like the whole thing. It was just really good. I don't know.
It's good.
Did you see the ending? Dude,
I've
it's
watched it.
fucking
Again,
creepy.
when I watched Ben 10, I watched that too. I also watched
It's
Chowder.
creepy.
I watched Chowder.
Chowder's super
I
good.
watched Chowder, Amazing World of Gumball,
That one's good.
Flapjack, Ben 10,
Courage the
Zach
Cowardly
and,
Dog.
Zach and Cody.
Have you seen Ed, Ed and Eddie?
Yeah.
That one's fucking a banger. I don't know. I just like the doctor too. Doctor / barber. He was really good. Do you remember him? Mm-hmm. He was like, "You want
Yeah, he was
some
creepy.
surgery?"
Yeah.
I like him. I don't know. What's your 4?
My next one?
Yeah. What's the next one? What's your 4th?
Since animated is on the list now, apparently.
It's not anime.
Animated.
Dude, you fucking suck.
South Park.
Oh my God, South Park.
South Park is
It's funny.
the funniest adult animated
It's
show.
funny, but
Adult kind of sounds weird. Yes, I'm aware. But that's what it is.
it's funny, but like,
The animation style is awesome. The funniness is awesome. The weirdness is awesome.
I don't like the art.
The art style is awesome.
No, it's not. It's ugly.
It's cool.
The art
It's
style is
unique.
fucking ugly.
It looks cool.
I don't like it. It's
It's
made of
so
paper.
cool. Yeah, it's
but
cool.
It's terrible. I don't
It's
like
awesome. I love
it.
the
Other
way it
than
looks.
that, they are funny. I think they are funny. I've seen some clips and they're hilarious. They're fucking racist. They're fucking. They go all
they
over
go
the
against
edge.
everybody. Did you hear? Do you remember? Do you know what happened to Chef?
Who's Chef? I don't know who that is.
The black chef in South Park.
yeah.
You know he quit.
Why?
He was in it for like, oh God, correct me if I'm wrong, but for like 3 or 4 seasons.
Okay.
And he
How many
was
seasons are
perfectly
there?
probably like 13
I'm
now
gonna
or
see.
more.
I'm gonna look it up.
Anyway, he was in it for a really long time, and he was okay with like insulting everything else. And then they did an episode where they made a joke about Scientology, and he quit because they insulted
What is Scientology?
Tom Cruise's religion, quote unquote. It's like a cult, which I'm gonna get found for that now. But they're like super religious weirdos, and Tom Cruise is one, Chef is one. It's stupid. Anyway, Chef quit because of that, and they made an episode, and they took clips of his audio from other episodes and meshed them together and cut them together
What?
to make him like insult himself the entire time in an
Bruh.
episode.
Hold on. Off tangent. Jared just sent me a fucking meme on Instagram.
Of what?
A fucking who knows? That doesn't
Why are you
matter.
talking about it right now?
Because he literally could have came instead of sending me memes.
Okay.
This is how many seasons there are. I can't read that.
26.
That's what I thought it said. There's 26 seasons apparently of South Park. That's a fucking shit.
Quite. Yeah. Well, they are also pretty short though.
Yeah.
But yeah, good show. Good show.
Is
I am
there a
not
favorite
caught up by
episode?
any means. I like. Oh God, I can't think of what it was.
Describe what's the episode about.
It's. I think it's one of the holiday episodes, and they have I might be completely getting my episodes wrong because I got to rewatch it again. But the entire episode they have, I think it's some person's face in each corner of the screen the entire episode, and I can't remember what it is. But that one was a really good one. It made me laugh. Like I very rarely laugh out loud when watching something.
Yeah.
But South
That's
Park is
super
one of those.
funny.
South Park is one of those things that makes me
So it's
actually
some
laugh.
Christmas show with a bunch of faces around
It's
the
not
screen.
Christmas. I think it was like Halloween. I
You
don't
have
remember.
a phone.
What am I gonna Google? The face episode.
I don't know.
Clown.
I think
Pokemon's also really good too.
is that like a Pokemon thing?
They're mimicking Pokemon, and
We're making fun of it?
The anime, they play the anime, not actual Pokemon, but they play the anime.
Yeah.
And when they start like the kids watch it and they get brainwashed and they like get big black eyes, and when the adults watch it, they watch it and like the Ash Ketchum. I don't know what his name in the show was. But he's telling them, we need to fight the evil power or something like that. And then it like is a brainwash program to get the kids of America to be anti-America and join Japan. And like they're hypnotizing the kids through Pokemon. It's
What the fuck?
And it's like, we got to stop the evil power stuff or whatever.
I think the only 2 episodes or clips I've seen is when I think Cartman's dad jerks off in a shed because of the internet, because it's the only way you can get internet.
It's not Cartman's dad isn't around. Cartman's
Or
dad, they don't know who it is. It's the entire Broncos football team.
It's whoever that guy is.
I don't Randy?
I don't
Blue
know.
shirt, black hair?
He has a black mustache.
Randy.
He jacks off, and when they come in, he's coming all over him everywhere. Come everywhere.
Have you seen that the episode where he's he keeps getting in fights with people, and whenever he loses and gets his ass beat, he like stands up and he's like all beat. He's like, I didn't hear the bell ring, and he keeps fighting them and keeps getting his ass kicked.
I have not.
It's so
I
funny.
think the second one, the other one clip I've seen is, the other one I probably seen is when, I know, when Cartman or somebody asked the retarded kid,
to me.
yeah, and he says, I want you to repeat this and go tell this chick.
Mm-hmm.
And he like stutters. He's like, "You're a cunt," and keeps calling her a cunt. But he's actually saying,
you might need to bleep that.
I know. We're gonna bleep retard too.
It's the C word, by the way.
We're gonna bleep retard. Oh god, I gotta do it again.
You gotta do it.
So-
retard.
No. You're gonna hear beep beep. Anyway, so yeah, he basically says that. And keeps calling her a cunt, and she's like, "I really like you," and blah blah blah, or something like that. I have to show you the clip. I'll see if I can
I've
find
probably seen it. Don't worry about it.
it. Okay.
What's your next favorite
My third
show?
one has to be Courage the Cowardly Dog, which Courage the Cowardly Dog was fantastic. Muriel and the old dude, I don't remember his name.
Oh, that's a creepy show.
It is. It's creepy. A lot of freaking Cartoon Network shows has a lot of creepy shows.
Yeah.
Like the Adventure Time's fucking creepy. It's creepy.
It's not at the beginning.
Some episodes are creepy.
It gets to it when it goes later.
Yeah, with the heart guy, he's
Yeah.
fucking scary. Muriel, like, you stupid dog.
Return the slab.
Yes, that guy's so creepy.
I
Return the slab.
used to have a friend in school who did that all the time. Would say that.
Yeah, my favorite episode's probably.
You see that they released. We do
we
not
go.
need to
I'm
watch
showing
this
you-
right
I'm
now.
showing you
Oh, that's
right.
not Timmy. That's We don't need to watch that right now.
I'm
We're
showing
podcast.
you.
We're doing a podcast.
Yeah, but it's part of the podcast.
No, it's not. It doesn't, we don't need to watch it right now.
All right. Anyway,
I don't remember what that kid's name is though.
my favorite episode's probably the. What's a good one? There's so many. There's so many good ones. Probably the dragon, like the water dragon. Like they think he's a normal dragon that flies, but he actually is a water dragon.
I haven't seen it in a long time. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a really good show. It's a really good episode.
It's one of those shows that I need to rewatch again. But I was gonna say, did you see that they recently made a
Remake
movie / an episode where it was Courage the Cowardly Dog and Scooby Doo?
No,
I haven't watched it, but I have it on my list to watch eventually.
they rebooted it.
They
Courage the
did?
Cowardly Dog. It looks like ass.
That
I'll show
shit
you.
does.
I'll show you why we're talking about
Yeah.
it. But my favorite episode, it's just the creepiness. It's like that freaking the head in the distance,
Mm-hmm.
or the one with the Vikings when they go to the Have you seen that episode with the Vikings?
I probably have, but again, it's been.
They took Muriel because
been,
she's a beautiful
like,
goddess, basically.
It's been like 18 years
It's
since
been
I
a while.
watched. Since I watched Courage.
Courage the Cowardly Dog show. I don't know. It is a really good. It's a really good show. I loved it a lot as a kid.
Courage is really good.
It's one of the best shows, or the one with the curse, when that one dog lady cursed.
Also, we talked about it earlier, but
Mhm.
honestly, my favorite show after Daredevil is probably Amazing World of Gumball. World of Gumball. What the?
Yeah, I'm showing him the new
That's
show.
hideous.
They were gonna come out with, but they never did.
And, after Daredevil, Amazing World of Gumball is probably my next favorite because, dude,
That one is pretty.
Amazing
fire.
World of Gumball is again one of those shows that actually will make me laugh out loud.
It's a good show.
It'll make me LOL. It'll make me LMAO. No, Amazing World of Gumball is fantastic.
This
like,
business guy is really
unironically.
cool too. Do you remember him?
No,
You
I
don't remember this dude?
No.
There's a lot of creepy stuff in the show. I wish they brought it back, but like made it where it was. They canceled it because it was wasn't fit for kids.
The new one?
No. the
Oh,
old
you
one.
mean the original?
The original one wasn't fit for children, and so what they did is they canceled it because of it. It went on for like 4 seasons or something. But I would love to get a Courage like sculpture
Sculpture.
or like a figurine.
Statue?
Yeah.
A toy, you mean?
Yeah. Have you seen the one with the goat?
Dude, you're going to keep naming these off, and I'm going to keep telling you the same thing.
How
I
do
do
you
not
not remember? Remember.
I haven't watched them since I was like 6.
Do I gotta punch you to remember?
Dude, I'm going to...
Dude, you're looking
fuck you
mighty tasty right now. Anyway,
Okay,
let's
so-
continue. Go ahead. What's your next one?
Okay, this is going to lead down a big
Oh, God.
big rant. So be
Well,
and
we got time.
there's spoilers, so be prepared for you.
All right.
This
Game of
would have
Thrones?
This would have been the greatest TV show of all time ever to exist ever in the history of man if they did not ruin the last 2 and arguably 3 seasons. It is Game of Thrones. Dun, 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 dun. The first 5 seasons are absolutely perfect. Best TV cinema you can get. And then they had to... Okay, be prepared for spoilers.
All right, I'm prepared.
They ruined Daenerys' character. They make her burn down all of King's Landing for absolutely no reason. They ruined Tyrion's character. His whole thing is being smart, and they make him to where he hides in a crypt with undead people when he knows the enemy can bring back the dead.
Smart.
They ruined Sansa to where she just stands there awkwardly and he's like, yeah, I don't like you for no reason. I don't like you for no reason. They made Jon just a yes man to where he's like, yes, my queen. Yes, my queen. Yes, my queen. I do not want the crown. Yes, my queen. I am your cousin, but I'm still going to have sex with you anyway.
That seems
Which
like a lot of
would
things
what
in the
happened.
show.
The show, oh my God. I cannot overstate how much it offends me. And the more I think about it, the more time goes by after me having had to watch the last season, the more angry I get
Wasn't it
at
supposed
that
to end?
failure of a show. It was supposed to have 13 seasons, the author said.
Yeah, but he only got
But
2.
you want to know what? Okay, this is what I heard. I don't know if this is true. So before I get... what I heard was that they were doing such a good job with the show that the creators were offered a chance to make a Marvel movie. And when they heard that they had a chance to make a Marvel movie, they completely just were like, okay, we're done then.
They abandoned it?
Yeah, and they dropped it and said, okay, we got to end it as quickly as possible so we can go make a Marvel movie. And
What Marvel movie was it?
and they made it, and it did terribly. And Marvel was like, yeah, we're not going to let you direct an episode now because you ruined what you were working on, so we don't trust you with Marvel now. So they literally bombed the show to get a show that they ended up failing getting.
Damn. There was a show or a movie?
A movie. They were going to make a movie. A Marvel
So
movie.
basically, they abandoned Game of Thrones because they wanted a movie. They were trying to rush.
They spent... This is a theory, though, that I've heard.
So as a rumor.
I'm pretty sure it's been confirmed, but I don't know for sure. So don't take it as definitive fact. But they've spent at least 10 years working on the show.
Yeah.
You know how they got... Okay, this is going to be a big spoiler, so be prepared.
I'm going to watch it either way.
You know how they got the job? Or how they got the rights to make it from the author? The author said, if you can figure out who Jon Snow's mother is, I will let you have, or who is Jon Snow's parents? I will let you have the rights to make a show if you can figure it out without it even being in the books yet, because he didn't have it written in the books yet.
But he knows.
But the creators read all of the books, did enough research to quantify the ability to understand who his parents were.
Yeah.
So clearly they liked this books, just to ruin it. And his parents are Daenerys's uncle and Ned Stark's wife. You know who both of those are, yeah. They're not in the show, but they're talked about.
So the one that fucked her brother.
Language. No. Robert, remember Robert the King?
Yes.
Robert was in love with Ned. You remember Ned? The guy that got his head cut off in season 1?
Yes.
The Stark's family leader?
Yes.
His sister was dating, quote unquote, I use loosely because they weren't, Robert Baratheon, which was the king.
Yes.
But his sister, Ned's sister, didn't love Robert and loved the uncle of Daenerys' father.
Okay.
And she had a kid with him, and that's Jon Snow, aka his name would be John. Actually, I don't remember what it was like Aegon. His real name is Aegon or something like that. Targaryen, because he's actually a Targaryen. And the reason Ned pretended that it was his kid and his like bastard child, and it's not actually his kid, but that's because if Robert found out or someone found out, then they would kill him. They would kill Jon. And his sisters told him to never tell anybody ever, because you'll kill my son, or you'll get killed, or a rebellion will happen, or something like that.
So he's not really related to
He's
Ned?
related to Ned through Ned is his uncle, not his father.
Okay.
It's really good. Like, it's a really good concept, but they ruined it in the last season.
So they revealed it?
They reveal it, but really, really shittily. It's just the whole last season. The reason the last season is bad, they ruined the Nightwalker fight completely. It's absolute ass. So I know you're looking forward to seeing the Nightwalker fight, but it's horrible.
I like them.
White Walker, not Nightwalker. Horrible. And just the decisions, it's done in like 3 episodes, by the way.
What?
Yeah.
That's short.
And and then they go to fight Cersei, and Cersei just stands there in the towers. The entire city's being burnt for no reason. Arya spends her entire time learning how to assassinate people, never uses it. The Hound, the only thing that was wrapped up well was the Hound finally killing the Mountain. That was killing the Mountain. That was the only thing.
Replace the Mountain with
after he put a helmet on, yeah. Before they never replaced him. Oh God, I don't want to spoil a part of it, but let's just say something happens to the Mountain where he has to wear a helmet all the time, so you don't see him change. But yes, they changed him, I'm pretty sure.
They changed into that Russian dude.
Mm-hmm. Bjorn or whatever his name is.
Turkey guy.
I don't remember. Anyway, Game of Thrones would have been the best TV show ever made if they didn't ruin it.
Yeah.
If it didn't fall apart at the end and they didn't rush it and make it worse. Because literally the author said
do we even know what the show they were going to do?
I don't know. I don't think they ever said. Probably in Avengers, if I had to guess, because it was around that time when Avengers Endgame was going on.
Mm-hmm.
But the author of the books, George R. R. Martin, which I'm not the biggest fan of him either. I'm not like the greatest author of all time, because he's insulted Tolkien before. Well, not insulted, but he's taken jab at Tolkien before, which I don't appreciate, because Tolkien is the greatest writer of all time. Tolkien
knows of him.
Huh?
They only know he wrote the books. So do you know anything else about him?
Yes, we know everything about Tolkien's life. Tolkien wrote dictionaries. Tolkien went to one of the big colleges, Harvard or Yale or one of those
When
big
did he
ones.
die? How did he die?
I don't know how he died, but he died. He was in World War I? Anyway, and it sucks to see what's happened to Tolkien's legacy after Rings of Power and all the other bullshit they've done to it. But anyway, George R. R. Martin said that there should be 13 seasons. If you're going to adapt everything I've written, there needs to be 13 seasons. Do you know how many 13 seasons or how many seasons there are in Game of Thrones? 8.
8?
Yes. So they missed 5 seasons.
Damn, he died. He died in the 70s.
And each season after season 6, 7, and 8, they get less and less episodes per season.
Oh, that sucks.
So literally, they just ruined it completely. It's just they destroyed everything that was
Is
there.
George R.R. Martin related to
No.
Tolkien?
Mm-mm.
Is that one chick that wrote Harry Potter related?
No.
I already guessed.
That's J.K. Rowling is Harry Potter.
Yeah, he died in 1973, and he was born he was born 1892, and he died at the age of 82.
No,
He lived a long life.
He's the greatest writer to ever exist ever, period. Nobody can... Okay, this is going to be super off topic and getting into cancel territory.
Mm.
But there was... I think she was Asian. I don't remember.
Who?
But there was this lady complaining on Twitter, and she took a picture of the book aisle, the fantasy book aisle in like Barnes & Noble. And there was like 2 rows of Tolkien, 2 rows of... I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but he's the other biggest fantasy writer other than Tolkien. Mm. And she took, and like in the bottom, like one shelf was dedicated to her. And she was complaining. She's like, why do all these white men get all of these shelves and I only get this one? They're not supporting my hair or my things. It's like, fuck.
What did she write?
Some fantasy book. Mm. And it's like, without Tolkien, fantasy would not exist. Tolkien not made dwarves, but he made dwarves what they are. He invented hobbits. He invented orcs, pretty much.
Goblins. Hmm? They were goblins.
Who?
The orcs.
Well, I'm saying he invented orcs.
Well, kind of.
No, goblins and orcs are 2 different things. Ogres are derived, or orcs are derived from ogres. Mm. But he invented pretty much everything fantasy ever. If you look at Warhammer, he invented it. If you look at Warcraft, he invented it. He didn't make it, but the whole concept of fantasy he made. Yeah. He is the original fantasy author. Without him, fantasy would not exist. Without him, wood elves, high elves would not exist without him. You would have nothing without his existence. You cannot insult the greatest writer. Do you know what the highest selling books of all time are?
Harry Potter.
Nope. The top 3. Top 3. The first one you should be able to guess pretty easily. It's the biggest held book in all of history. It's the oldest book in all of history, technically.
Hold on. Is it... Was it Twilight? Is it Twilight? No, Twilight has to be...
Highest selling book of all time is Twilight?
No, I don't know.
The highest selling #1 book of all time is the Bible.
Oh, that doesn't cost anything.
Yes, it does. You have to pay to get the Bible. Oh. The second highest selling book of all time is Lord of the Rings. The third highest selling book of all time is The Hobbit. The only thing in history that beat Tolkien was the fucking Bible.
I don't even count how much was the Bible.
However much you can go from like $5 to $1 million, depending on what Bible copy you buy.
Okay.
The only thing to beat him was the Bible. The highest held religious text, the highest held text in all of history is the Bible. And that's the only thing that beat Tolkien. Like, how are you going to say that you deserve to have more? No, Bible. Nobody cares about... Bible will teach you how to read if you read it. You can't insult the highest selling author of all time, and then I believe Harry Potter's next after him. But you cannot insult the highest selling author of all time when you can't even write a good story.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's kind of dumb that she was complaining about that. At least she's on. At least
you're able to publish a book. You live in a world where you want to sit here and complain. Oh, white man bad. White man who died 50 years ago bad.
Yeah.
But you have the ability as a woman, as you want to proclaim, boldly proclaim, and you have the ability to write this story that you have been working on and hopefully put a lot of effort into. I've never read it, of course, because I would never give her money after what she said. You really are going to turn around and insult the guy who inspired you to do it in the first place when he's the highest selling author.
I think it's so dumb that she's complaining about. At least she's on the shelf. She's literally by the people. Not everyone's going to buy
your
Lord of the Rings
name
and all
is
that.
next to the greatest book of all time.
So like, you're more likely to get bought.
If someone comes in here looking for fantasy likes Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, etc., they literally look at Tolkien, if they already read Tolkien, go to the right and see your book right next to it.
Yeah, I mean,
if I had a book that was on sale and I was even in the same bookstore as Tolkien, I would consider that an honor. I would consider that if someone if even 5 people bought my book, I would consider that an honor.
Not everybody is gonna like Lord of the Rings and stuff. Maybe they'll like your book, but they're not gonna like. Not everyone's gonna like Tolkien's stuff.
Tolkien.
Whatever. However you ever say his fucking name.
You're saying the rapper.
Whatever.
If you publish a book and even get without counting family and friends and people you know that you can directly say, hey, I just released a book, and they're probably gonna go buy it as long as they like you. And you get sales beyond that. That is fucking fantastic.
I think it's great.
You know how many people release a book and it absolutely flops?
She's very ungrateful.
Yes.
Very ungrateful.
Yes.
Doesn't deserve to be on the shelf.
Doesn't deserve to be on the shelf next to the great.
Someone else that's grateful to actually even get their... Because I think it's probably very hard to get published.
For real.
It has to probably be very hard to get like published on. And being next to him.
And to be in a big bookstore like Barnes & Noble and stuff. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, her book has to be like semi-good then.
Yeah. And you're insulting the people who did it before you.
She obviously didn't think before she tweeted.
No. What it is she's gonna do the everybody's racist, everybody's sexist.
Because she's Asian.
I don't remember if she's Asian for sure, but I think she was because I don't know. But she's gonna do the I'm a woman, so of course you're gonna be offended by what I'm saying because you're automatically offended by everything I say because I'm a woman. It's like, no, if you put out good stuff.
So it was Tolkien and. Who was the other one?
I don't remember off the top of my head. I'd have to.
Is that in South Park when he says, "Who's Tolkien"?
When
he was the black kid was called Tolkien.
No, he's Token. The reason he's called Token is because he's the token black character.
Like
token is like a word that you use to describe the minority that you have, just so you can say you have a minority in your show. And anyway, he's called Token as a joke about it. No, you can keep it in. It's not. We're not saying an insult towards black people. We're just saying that's what it means. It's not like we're derogatory. It's a joke about who people who typically do that.
Yeah.
Because obviously, you should have a black character if it makes sense to have a character. Just like you should have a white character. If you're doing a movie in Africa in 1,000 years ago, you should not have a white guy walking around. If you're doing a show in Japan 1,000 years ago, you should not have a white guy or a black guy walking around. If you're doing a show in Europe 1,000 years ago, you should not have an Asian guy or a black guy walking around.
Bro. It makes me mad. Well, whatever.
You're bastardizing history just to put a narrative. If you're okay, we're getting again into more culture or cancel territory. If you're making something for the sake of pushing an agenda rather than making a good story, you are automatically doing the story a disservice in favor of making something for the times. Our current times are to be, yes, let's make it diverse. Yes, let's make it have some sort of message that people can resonate with in a modern society. In 5 years, if you don't already die when it's released, Star Wars, what else is new Lord of the Rings show?
That was pretty good.
Everything else, if you favor that over making something good, you are automatically doing your show a disservice, you are automatically doing yourself a disservice, and you are automatically doing your fan base a disservice.
Yeah.
You are ruining it before it's even begun. If you want to have diversity, fair enough. Be X-Men. X-Men was diverse, and it was good. But what you need to do is make a good story and then build something around it. The good story is the center of every single piece of literature, entertainment, everything ever. If you have no good story, there is no point.
Yeah.
Why would you release it? Unless you're going to do shit like Cocaine Bear, where it's just the purpose of being stupid.
I've never seen it.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think it's fucked up that she's complaining. That's all I'm gonna say. I think I'm pissed off about that because that's just annoying.
And to insult someone who's long dead too.
Yeah, he's been dead since
long dead and has outsold you and will
70s.
forever have outsold you for the rest of time.
Yeah. Anyway, we went on for a fucking long.
It's fine. We got time.
Tangent.
And
my lord.
And I'm just gonna go back into it, but
All right.
if you want to bring the whole woman thing up, and of course you're gonna call her a transphobe or whatever. The next one of the other highest selling authors of all time is J.K. Rowling. I believe she's the highest selling author of our generation, if I'm not wrong. Either that or
our generation.
I don't mean our age. I mean our living time period right now. She's the highest selling, highest making author of all time.
Yeah.
Right now. And she's a woman. I know you're going to say, oh, but she's a transphobe. Oh, she's a TERF, even though I don't really know what that means.
I don't know.
It's
I think it's so
completely moronic. We live in a day and age, unless you live in a third world country where you don't have rights as a lot of people, which if you care about people needing their rights, then go fight where it's needed. Mm. But it's redundant.
I think it's so dumb.
If you want to release a book and actually write a good book, then do it. If you want to release a good movie and write a good movie, go do it. If you want to make music, if you want to become the greatest skateboarder of all time, if you want to be the greatest snowboarder, if you want to be the greatest actor, if you want to be the greatest podcast maker, get up and go do it, no matter what it is. If you want to cause a revolution, and not in the bad way, as long as you are not harming other people, as long as you are not taking down people from their business, their life, their livelihood, if you want to do something, especially if you fully believe in it, go do it. Don't stop until you achieve what you want. Do it to your best ability without letting people tell you to stop, without letting others control your perspective, without others making you bend a knee and make you do what they want. Fight for what you believe in. If everybody fought for what they believed in and loved, as long as it wasn't hurting other people, then do it. Don't stop. It's not worth stopping. Again, we're going to keep going on topic. It pains me to think through all of history, we've had an hypothetically infinite amount of people who have lived on this earth, right?
Yeah.
Imagine how many singers are out there in the world right now or in the past, or how many writers or how many actors or how many, before even movies were a thing, how many story creators, how many amazingly fantastic people we might have had from all over the world who have never gotten the opportunity to write something, to sing something, to perform in something, to do some sort of task that they are extremely proficient at and better than 90% of the people in the world, and we never got to hear it. Or the stuff that we've lost to time. You are sitting here actively discouraging people when you have the pleasure to live in a time period where you are able to write the thing you wrote, sing the thing that you have made, on the back of people who have never gotten to be able to live this dream fantasy that they never got to achieve, and you do, and you're not doing it. Or you're making something awful. Or you're pursuing something stupid that makes you think you look hood rat or cool. Hood rat, I use loosely as a term for anything bad in this situation. You are discouraging everybody before you, everybody who never got to do it, everybody currently trying to do it. You're a disgrace. Achieve your goal. I am done ranting.
All right.
I apologize.
We're going to move on to the next one.
What's your favorite
two.
show?
So, I don't know how I'm going to this is going to go on.
I'm passionate. I apologize.
So, my second one is Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh, my God.
I don't know how we're going to talk about this. We went on for almost 25 minutes of just talking about it. I care,
man. We're going back into it.
No.
Yes.
Oh my God.
It hurts my heart to think of the people who have never achieved the things that they would do better than 90%. Musicians right now are awful, right?
Yeah.
Like pop music, every single thing that plays on the radio. Lil Nas, what the hell? Tekashi 6ix9ine. Cut that out of the video, not cut it out. Really. The music that comes out now is hideous compared to the things we might have gotten. The people who have died trying to fight for good music, the people who have done stuff to be able to sing, the voices that we have lost in history, and it kind of hurts my heart. It nearly makes me cry thinking of all the things that we have lost through time when we could have been gifted with some random person who lived in the middle of Zimbabwe, who was the best singer ever to exist ever, had the holiest of voice. God's voice came through this man or woman and spoke through him, her, and we didn't get to hear it. And you're actively insulting that person. That's why I say, if you believe in something, go for it.
You done?
If you love something,
No. Okay.
go for it. If you want to be a news channel on YouTube and have 400 subs and don't actually do anything good, I guess go for it as long as you see it right. Achieve what you love and don't cease. Go.
Anyway, so my two is Dexter's Laboratory because of the art style. I love Dexter. I love Tweety. What's her name? Twonky. His sister. Dee Dee. That's the one. There
I never watched much Dexter.
You never watched? Dude, it's so good.
I said I never watched much.
Dee Dee's freaking good. The parents, I don't think you can see that. No, you can. I don't know. It's just dude, now I can't even think. I don't know. I like the show. What is your number two?
That was my number two, was Game of Thrones.
What's your number one then?
Sweet Home.
Alabama?
No, Sweet Home.
Dun, 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 dun,
Sweet
dun.
Home. I'm going to sound like a Netflix shill.
What is Sweet Home?
Sweet Home is we plan on watching it eventually. Sweet Home is like, I don't know why.
The one with the zombie hotel?
I don't know why. Apartment.
Whatever. I know what you're talking about.
Anyway, it is the greatest show I've ever watched, and I don't know why, because it really shouldn't be. But it's a Korean show, and it's about a bunch of people trapped in a hotel, and slowly people die, obviously, because it's a zombie show. Mm-hmm. And it's just, I've never felt so deeply connected to a character since Naruto.
Oh my God.
When people die in that show, I'm like, come on, man.
I get to kill him off.
It makes me feel how when
one guy, I won't say because Jared might be listening.
It makes me feel how when Ned Stark died, how it made me feel. I was like, come on,
God
man.
damn. Dude, I was sad when he's died.
Who?
Ned Stark.
Yeah. The reason we're getting back to Game of Thrones. The reason Ned Stark's death is so tragic is because he was such a good guy.
He was such a good character.
Even when he knew that it could get him killed, he warned the person that he was going to have to do something. Yeah. He always was so staunch and upright and just even being stabbed and beaten and prisoned, he was still trying to do what was best for everybody. If he would have succeeded, nothing for the rest of the show would have happened.
Yeah.
Except for Daenerys, because he can't really do anything about that. But he tried so hard and got so far.
In the end.
But anyway, back to Your Sweet Home. It is really good. Go watch it. It's on Netflix. If you can handle being like, there's Korean people.
The zombies are really unique.
Yeah, it is. It's
They're
good.
pretty cool.
It's good. If you like tragic stories and seeing people,
I really more say they're
struggle
mutants,
and stuff.
not zombies though.
I don't remember if it says what they are or not. But it's really good. Recommend. Watch.
We're gonna watch it soon. I haven't really watched
the second season is coming out soon too.
I've seen the review on it, but I have not seen the actual show.
I'm probably one of the few people who holds the show as highly as I do, but it's really good. And Game of Thrones would have beaten it if Game of Thrones didn't ruin it.
Yeah. Anyway, my number one. You guess what it is?
What?
Guess.
I don't want to guess.
Yes.
Regular show.
That's a good one. No. Cat Dog. You seen it?
Yeah.
Cat Dog is so good. I used to watch it all the time as a kid. I was going to choose Hey Arnold, but no. Cat Dog has to take it the cake because I love Rilo. I love everyone in that show, the freaking gangsters or like the dog gang or something like that. I don't really know their names. But I don't know. It's just really cool. I just love the way Cat Dog or like it's just a it's like you can recognize the song when you listen to it. Wolf and a Purr.
This dude's entire list was animated TV shows.
Dude, shut up. You went on a whole rant about something that no one cares about.
Everybody cares about
Whatever. I'm not done. I'm talking to my thing.
Don't
you dare
stop,
interrupt me.
Stop.
No.
Don't say nobody cares about it because that disqualifies all of the stuff I said immediately. You're saying that people shouldn't go and achieve their dreams.
That's not what
I'm asking you a question.
No.
Answer.
Yes. No.
You think people shouldn't achieve their dreams?
They should.
Okay, then why would you say nobody cares about what I said?
Because I'm trying to talk about my thing, and you're going right back around.
What I'm trying to do is I am trying to reach into people's soul and tell them that there is always an option and that you can always do it. There's never a reason to not do the thing that you love unless you're an asshole.
Yes.
Fight.
Anyway, I lost my train of thought. Rilo was pretty funny. The little blue mouse. He was pretty hilarious. That's all I got. He's just staring at me.
Is all this dude got yet? He gets mad at me for going on.
Whatever. Yeah, but it's just really good. I don't know. What do you want from me? Do you have any bonus shows?
I will say, I've never watched it. Okay.
Okay.
So you can, people will argue with me for saying this, but Breaking Bad is the greatest show of all time.
I've never seen it. I don't know.
Breaking Bad. I've seen the ending. I've seen a few episodes. I've seen Giancarlo Esposito's character get blown up. I've seen the first episode.
The freaking
where he walks out and fixes
guy,
his tie and
his whole face is burned off. Yeah, I've seen that too.
It is the only show that I can think of that started good, fulfilled all of the stuff they wanted to fulfill, and ended the way it was supposed to end. They had everything set out, and it's held highly. It's one of the highest held shows of all time.
Right.
And from what people say, I'm never going to watch it. It is fantastic. I don't care enough to watch it. But I know for a fact that it is absolutely fantastic. And I know for a fact it is the greatest show of all time solely because it is good from people's word of mouth and because it fulfilled what it was supposed to fulfill.
The very interesting thing is the crack or the drugs they made
is rock candy.
Were actually real. We're not real, but they know how to actually.
Yeah, they learned how to actually make it.
And no one knows what the recipe is, but they actually know the recipe of this. But they use rock candy. Yeah. But it's just very interesting that they actually put the effort in to actually learn the drug.
No, that shows commitment to your role.
Yeah, it's just I think it's just very interesting that they show commitment and stuff, and I think it was awesome.
It's a shame that, as far as I know, neither of them had a role since then, right? Like any big role, any good role. Bryan Cranston did a TV show, I believe, after that, but I don't think he had anything.
No,
big.
I don't think so.
Neither,
Who's that?
Walter White.
Oh,
Walter
White.
You know he's the dad in Malcolm in the Middle.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I can't see him other than Walter White only.
I see Walter White as Walter White, and I see the Malcolm in the Middle dad as him. And I can't my brain doesn't connect them for some reason.
His face when he turns all serious is like creepy.
Mm-hmm. He's got a very good stare.
Stone bitch face. Yeah, you're not getting it. Yeah, but I don't know. Breaking Bad, I've never seen. I'm never going to watch it. But you know,
if I wanted to, I already know the whole story. Who doesn't know the story of Breaking Bad?
He had cancer, and he beat cancer, and then he died somehow. I don't remember how I don't even know how he died.
Then I'm not telling you. But it is definitely one of the best written shows of all time, and it's the only show that I know of that actually fulfilled what it was supposed to fulfill.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's all I got. Oh my God! Fuck off.
We can still kill a little bit more time.
So, Amazing World of Gumball.
Okay.
Let's talk about it. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite episode?
I don't know. I like the one where they're going for puberty.
Oh, when they go, whoa, we're men. Oh!
That was a good one.
And they took freaking the dad's medicine or something. Took his, like, I don't know. It was like, we have to get a job now.
I don't know. I like a lot of them. I also like the one where the eyeball, because the eyeball is my favorite character.
He doesn't say anything.
He speaks in his head. I like the when he thinks they're all mad at him, but they're not. They can't actually hear him speaking, and he's like getting mad at him and chasing him. Like, why are you answering me? Because he's my favorite character. Him and Bobbert are my favorite.
Bobbert. The giant.
Bobbert.
Who's that?
The robot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like the episode where Tina and Gumball going at like a date or something, or Tina wouldn't stop bullying Gumball, and Gumball's mom had to go talk to the dad.
Yeah, and they fight.
They beat the shit. She beats the shit out of the dad somehow, and that I think the dad is the biggest T-Rex or whatever it's called.
I don't know.
He's a big T-Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good show, though.
I think it's a 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I like the newer episodes, but I don't even know if they're still airing.
No, they're done. They finished it.
Thank God.
It
went forever.
It was only like 6-7 seasons.
Freaking the Robertsons.
Mm-hmm.
You're fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very good show. It's very funny because it's a lot of visual stuff.
Yeah.
Like there'll be jokes that you have to see what the characters are and stuff in order to get.
They did so many anime references.
Yeah, they also do an anime episode where
I've seen them.
They fight each other.
Yeah.
The moms fight each other, and it turns into an anime.
Yeah, I didn't know they did so many references from.
He also goes and Super Saiyan.
Yeah,
and stuff
I've seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
very good show. Very good show. Anyway, tell us your favorite TV show. Insult Zach for saying that people shouldn't achieve their dreams because he's just wrong.
Subscribe this time.
Go do your thing. Go make your music. Go do whatever it is you want to do. Don't wait around. Don't be like me and be foolish. Don't keep telling yourself that you're going to eventually do it and not ever do it.
We're the #1 podcast.
No, I don't know about all that. I don't want to be the #1 podcast.
#2 podcast.
I don't want to be the #2. I just want to. I want to be. I want to be the podcast that talks to the people that truly care about what you're saying. More than anything. Not more than anything in the context of that's what I want more than anything. I mean, more than anything else, that's what I want. If I would be happy with 5 people that listen to me as long as those 5 people listened to every word I said and truly admired what I said, rather than as long as that made me sound like a narcissist a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but
you don't.
Rather than pretending like I'm gonna sell my news in order to pass the #1 podcast in the world, I'd rather be truly speaking to people I care about rather than forcing people to follow me.
Like on the nose.
Oh yeah, I don't give a shit.
You're calling out
if you are actively using your fan base and telling, hey, I'll give you this if you follow me and make me the biggest and beat this other guy.
Yeah, but you send it to charity.
It doesn't matter, bro.
I mean,
it doesn't matter. You are basically bribing people in order to follow you, which of course, if you are offering a service, you should be able to say, hey, if you do this, I'll give it to you. But you shouldn't be using that as your only reason to make people make bots and fake follow you. Just so you can have your nudes. Especially over nudes. Not even nudes, because he didn't even show anything. Which I haven't seen him. But I heard that he didn't actually show.
Tasteful nudes, like the one in his calendar.
His torso.
His calendar.
Which, again, is weird. But I mean, oh well.
Yeah.
I can't criticize that too much. I don't know.
Maybe we should make...
I don't know. Nobody wants to see her fucking ugly ass naked, and nobody's seeing me naked, period. Nobody's seeing me, period.
I mean, you have a couple body... Well, not anymore. I took them down.
See, if I did happen to get seen, oh well, but I'm not like... It's
not that hard to find you.
It's not hard to find me, but I'm going to try and avoid it for as long as possible because I don't want to be like you.
Ugly? No,
I don't want to be overly open.
Oh. Okay.
And it's either all or nothing, because if I tell you, yeah, go ahead and show all this stuff, you're going to go to my house and film my address, and you're going to say, hey, this is his exact name, this is where he lives, this is everything you need to know, this is how many people he has in his house, this is where his back door is, that's you.
Blueprint?
Whereas if I tell you don't say anything, then you're not going to say anything.
I have not, no. I haven't revealed
and that way you can tell him.
Jared would probably reveal you before I
That way you can tell him my fake name that you always tell him. And that way you can tell him I live in Arizona even though I don't.
Right.
I don't know. It's all or nothing. That's my thought process of it. I don't know. Tell people something inspirational rather than just saying you shouldn't achieve your dreams like you did. Tell them something that actually matters from the heart that you have never been able to tell anyone up until this exact moment. Tell them something profound instead of being a retarded coward like you typically are. Not coward, that's the wrong wording. Retarded, bleep those retardeds, by the way.
Oh my God.
A
Stop
stupid,
saying
a
it.
foolish, nonsensible human being.
Well, I think people could redo their dreams, even though some dreams simply can't do because you don't have the resources or the.
I don't agree with that.
You don't have the resources.
I don't
to
agree
do
with
it.
that.
I
don't care. I don't agree.
Agree with it.
Yeah, if you believe in something, truly believe in something, fully, not just pretending to care about something and being like, yeah, or championing something that you pretend to believe in. If you truly believe in something and want to see something happen or want to have change, you would go do it.
Well,
You wouldn't let not having the resources, quote unquote, not having the ability to, unless you are forever bound into a chair where you are immobile and have to have someone feed you. You have the full ability, which, I mean, you're not really making dreams at that point.
Yeah.
And if you are, then you're being able to fulfill them in your mind anyway. Unless that is what you are currently living your life as, which keep living, keep doing your thing. Unless that is what your currently life is, then you are able to achieve it.
Well, you definitely can, because people have come up from nothing, and I don't know how people do it, but they just figure out the algorithm of YouTube and stuff.
It's not even the algorithm. It's if what you are saying, if what you are preaching, if what you are not preaching in the literal biblical sense, but preaching in the saying what you are meaning to say. If you are putting out something good enough, if you are putting out music that is superb, the highest quality that only you as a person can offer to this world, if you're putting out the food that only you can offer to this world, if you're putting out the movies, cinema, TV show, etc., that it can go on forever, into this world, people are going to come. If you are doing what you are doing because you believe in it and it is truly good and truly awesome, you are able to make it. No matter what. As long as you put the effort in and truly show what you are doing is what you want to do.
Well, I don't know. I mean, some people can grow. I don't know. I haven't got any luck because it's all based on luck.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not all based
So
on
you
luck.
can sing I can make a video and it will go viral.
If you do a video worth going viral, yes.
Yeah, but if you do it, you have to get the resources.
Answer me honestly. Answer me honestly, and if you lie, I will call you a liar right now.
Okay.
Have you ever put out something that you truly believe is worthy of a million views?
Yes.
What?
I posted a video. Which one was it? I have one. Hold on.
You said yes, and you don't even know what it is?
Hold on. Let me think.
I'm calling you a liar.
Hold on. Can you give me a second?
No, you answered yes before even having a video in your head. That means, therefore, that you have not.
When I made the video of why I think YouTube, the thing I think that what the fuck did I just say? Hold on, let me pull it up. It was the Brent Rivera video. I think I did really well. I wrote
a news video. You're expecting a news video. Hold on.
Video.
You are expecting a news video that 50 other people, maybe more, presumably have already done a
Same
better
with
news
gaming.
video on.
Same thing. Everything's the same.
Have you done something unique for your gaming?
No,
Exactly.
It's the same. There's nothing unique.
Yes, there is.
There's no uniqueness anymore.
Yes, there is. There will forever
What
be
is your
uniqueness.
unique? What is unique about you?
As long as I never said there. Don't be putting stuff that I did not say towards me.
Well, we're talking about us.
No,
not everybody else.
We're currently talking about you.
Me? I'm not creative.
In this moment, we are talking. I didn't say you were creative, but I didn't say you weren't creative either. If you have the ability to live, you have uniqueness. Humans will forever be unique until we are wiped out.
A video I think I should have went viral is modern movies are getting worse. Here's why. That one I worked really hard on and put a lot of thought on.
And you think it deserves 1 million views?
Yes.
I
worked really hard on that video, and I thought really thought out and made a script for it.
Do you believe in what you were saying in every single sentence of that entire video?
It literally.
Did you speak properly in that video?
I mean,
I know you said no, you did not.
Probably not. I tried.
You need to.
One of the videos I actually really tried.
You need to push beyond. You need to go higher. What is it? He's over 9. You need to go beyond 9,000. Yes. You need to show what isn't your final form.
Oh my God, we're going for
This is
Dragon
even
Ball Z
my final
references.
form.
Okay.
I don't know. If the true wealth of man, I'm about to go on another rant. The true wealth
my
of man,
fucking God.
both man and woman, though I say man is the broad term of all human race.
I'm gonna go get some water while you talk about this.
No, you gotta be here to bounce off me.
Fucking God.
The true wealth of man is the ability to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish in your life. That is the meaning of life, is to find that beauty and hold on to it and achieve what you want to achieve. And by this, I mean not wealth, not your Bugatti, as Andrew Tate would say, not how much money you can count, not how much views you get, not how much cars you own, not what size of the house you have, not how many people you have in your crew, quote unquote. It is the ability to achieve the thing that you desire more than ever and being able to get people to respect what you are achieving.
Right.
Money does not matter. Views do not matter. When you die, views do not go with you to heaven or wherever you're going. When you die, money does not go with you wherever you are going. What goes with you, because I believe in an afterlife, for those who aren't going to get the clue, what goes with you is those achievements and those experiences and that honor that you showed yourself and others by releasing your perfect form.
I don't know if it goes with you.
Yes, it does. It's in your brain, is it not? It is a part of your spirit.
Well, you don't know what happens after.
What you go to the next plane. You still have you.
You don't know that.
I am undoubting in the faith of there is an afterlife. So your argument is invalid.
I don't know.
I believe.
Nobody knows.
I believe. No, I mean, technically people do know, but nobody knows 100%. But no people who believe in faith
we're
do know.
We're not going to get into religion.
Those
That's
who
no.
those I don't care. I'll talk about anything.
Yeah.
Those who believe in their faith truly, and not truly. Now you got me all crossed up. Those who have achieved the things that they wish to achieve, those who have done the things that they want to achieve, are the ones who are truly happy.
Yeah. Oh.
Man who works for enjoyment is always richer than man who works for money. As Mr. Miyagi once said.
Who the fuck is that?
Karate Kid.
Oh my God. Fucking Karate Kid.
You gotta, it's not about material. It is about what you can do for your soul.
That's true. Well said.
And what you can put out there with your soul.
I think people can definitely get big if they put their mind to it. And I've been trying for very hard lately.
I am not saying that there is not luck involved to us.
There is.
Hold on. I just said there is not. There is not luck. There is 100% luck involved in most anything. But if you put the effort and work, it surpasses luck.
Yeah, but if you work on something very hard, like let's say I worked on a very good hard, I thought the editing was fantastic. I hired someone to do it for me, and they did a fantastic job. And let's say you liked it a lot.
I didn't watch it.
Which is very...
Actually, I think I did watch it.
Well, no, I'm not saying a video that exists. I'm saying I made a very good video, edited it, and you liked it, let's say. And I post it, and it only gets like 100,000 views, or no, 1,000 views. And I'm like... I mean, it's big to me.
Yeah, that's good.
In the reality thing, it wouldn't be that big.
Why wouldn't it be?
Because
the reason
get millions of views.
The reason you are thinking that isn't big is it goes back to what I was saying earlier. Partly,
I think it's big. That's what I'm saying.
You are determining that based off of other people's point of view.
Yeah.
If you looked at it and say, "Holy shit, I just got 1,000 views," just like I went, "Holy shit,
times.
I just got 600 views." That is your own personal achievement. That is not measured. Your goals and your ambitions and your dreams are not measured by other people's dreams, goals, and ambitions. You yourself achieve that. It doesn't fuck Markiplier, fuck PewDiePie, fuck James Charles, every single other person who has ever achieved that goal and more does not matter because you achieved it.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I have achieved 1,000.
Who cares what they did? Exactly. Who cares what they did? They're doing their own thing. Good for them. And I'm sure they're happy with themselves. Well, except for some of them probably. But you put the effort in, hopefully. You achieved that your own self. Who gives a damn what they did?
The only issue is I want to do big things, but I just don't have the tools to do those big things. Or I don't have the talent
Why don't you?
to do that either.
Yeah, you do. You have the talent. If you can dream it, you can do it. Well, unless it's obviously.
It's just how to execute is the issue. How I
figure out a way to execute it.
There's so many video ideas I want to do. Just doing them is the issue. But
Figure out how to do it. Learn.
To do
Study how to do it. Learn. If you're talking about CGI, learn CGI. If you're talking about making a fight scene, do a fight scene, which can help you with.
Yeah.
You are in the best possible time period for creation to ever exist. Period. You have access to all of the world's hypothetically all the world's knowledge to ever exist.
Yeah.
You have the ability
internet.
You have the ability to listen to people speak from the opposite side of the world to you and tell you something intelligent, like hopefully I'm doing right now.
Yeah, podcast.
It's not a matter of measuring yourself off of other people. It's not a matter of judging off of what other people are telling you. It is a matter of judging off of what you want to do and what you want to achieve, not based off of other people's goals. Your goals are your own. Their goals are their own. I guarantee you PewDiePie didn't expect to hit, what is he at, 120 million?
Yeah.
I guarantee you when he sat down and started screaming at Amnesia, he didn't expect to hit 120 million this year.
Well, I mean, throughout the years.
I guarantee you when he started, he hit 1,000, he celebrated just like the rest of them. As long as he's, a normal human, which I think he is.
I love PewDiePie. He's probably one of the best people.
You measure yourself off of your own worth and what you want to do, not off of other people's achievements. Because if you want to go down that road, then everybody will always be better than you ever, because you are wounding your own ego. There is a warrior inside of every single person, and when you say insults and tell yourself you can't do it, that warrior's blade is dulled.
He only has 111 million.
Oh well,
we're off.
Yeah,
He has a fact check.
He's getting there.
Fact check.
He'll be there eventually.
I mean, he has a lot. It's so many subscribers.
Don't be one of those people who we've had way too many of in life, who when they're sitting in their bed dying or get shot and dying or et cetera, where you're sitting there saying, I could have done this, I could have done that, I should have done this, I should have done that. You want to live your life and do whatever you think you can do that is nothing that anybody has done before.
Yeah.
The meaning of life is to achieve.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're having a moment of silence, apparently.
I don't know. There's something else I want to say.
It is a beautiful life we live, despite the negativity, despite the sorrow, despite shootings, despite war, despite viruses, despite anything that you want to bring up. Humanity is the most beautiful thing to ever exist, ever. At the same time, one of the worst things. We achieve what we want to achieve. Just like I was saying, if you want to achieve bad stuff, don't do it. Me telling you not to do it, I am not endorsing people doing bad stuff, no matter if you want to do it with all your heart. If that is what you want to achieve, if that is what someone wants to achieve, they are going to do it. That's why good people, brave people, strong people need to out-ambition them. Do your thing, no matter what it is. I'm going in circles, I'm aware, but I'm trying to reinforce this fact to Zachary, who is still looking at me like I am wrong.
I'm listening.
Believe in yourself, and hopefully other people will believe in you as long as you truly believe in yourself as well. That is all I think I have to say. I love every single person who has ever listened to my words deeply. Even if I don't technically agree with you, like I don't agree with Zachary on 90% of stuff, even if I don't think you're going for something that I would go for, I appreciate that you are going for it and love you as a human regardless.
Love you too, man.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh.
Anyway, go subscribe to Berzan.
Berzan. Oh my God.
Go subscribe
Say his
to
name.
Warlord. He's about to pass me in subs, and then I'm going to absolutely annihilate him when when I
You're not gonna
come
annihilate
out.
him.
Oh, I'm
You're
going
not
to.
gonna, no, you're not.
I'm going to.
You don't have an
I was
ready.
catching up to you
You ain't catching up
when
to
you
me
were
now, buddy.
lower, and I'm going to beat your 400 soon.
You can
It's on the
try.
horizon. And my army's coming for you soon.
Bet. I'm excited for that.
Anyway, I hope you all have a lovely day.
Well,
Subscribe to neptunemans.
Thank God.
Don't do it. Unsubscribe all 400 of his people and subscribe him to Chosen Seeker because he's 20 subs and does better content and not generic news. He doesn't do generic news. That's just, did you hear about the drama of Mini Lad? Did you hear about the drama of Rice Gum? Did you hear about the drama of...
Shut the hell up.
Anyway, I hope you all have a good time. Have a good day. Whenever this is out, I have no idea. It's probably going to be 2 weeks from today.
Well, we first...
It's going to be like halfway into April when this comes out.
Yeah.
And it's April 1st currently.
Why are you dating it?
Why wouldn't I date it? What's the issue with dating it? Why
Because
would
they
you
don't-
not date it?
Just fucking end the damn thing.
No, I want to talk as long as I want. Ah! Don't scream like that. I apologize for having to hear that, especially when you're listening to my sweet, sultry voice. Anyway, have a good day. Go subscribe to everybody. Go subscribe to us on Clip That Podcast.
Yes, sir. We're back.
Podcast.
Again.
We're back, but I'm leaving again.
For 2 more months.
Anyway, goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Have a good day.